Hey guys, how's it going? Hello, High Vibe Tribe. I just absolutely love you guys, as you know. Happy Friday. I saw that a lot of you posted your amazing links and your websites and all of that, and that is super exciting because I always love seeing the collaboration and the support that we have here in this group. So I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about something that I've noticed has really been something that people have been reaching out to me a lot lately in is how do I get sales? So if you jump on, say hello, so I know that you're here, and if you love the High Vibe Tribe, give me a holla, and if you are a multi-level marketer, give me a 1, or network marketing. If you are a coach or consultant, give me a 2. That would also be like a health coach, anything like that. If you are other, give me a 3 so I know where to lead this conversation and I know what type of value I can give you guys that's going to help you the best, because sales is sales is sales, right? No, absolutely not. As you know, the market is completely saturated. No matter what you're selling, whether it's CBD oil or if you have some form of weight loss or if you're a coach like I am, the market is somewhat saturated, right? So it can be hard to be seen and it's hard to stand out in the crowd. But that is exactly what I teach my one-on-one clients, and that's what I want to touch on today, all about that, and let you guys know some of the tips and tricks that I have for increasing sales. So if you jump on, say hi, so I know that you're here, and if you're watching on replay, put #replay, and you can watch as if you're watching live, and I'll come back and answer all of your questions. I'll check out your answers. I'll find out what kind of businesses you're in. And if you have any specific questions for me about getting sales in your business, then please do not hesitate to just jump on and let me know. Oh my goodness, you guys, my real estate agent's calling. Sorry about that. I think my phone probably got interrupted. I was getting a call. But I really want to offer you guys as much advice as I can to help you increase your sales, make more cash, and help you to dramatically make a bigger increase out there in the world. Who's ready? Woo! Yeah! Make me some more money. I want some sales, right? I want some new business partners. I want to be able to go on vacations and fund the lifestyle that I truly desire, right? These are things that I hear all of the time. Is Val, how do I have the time and the freedom to go on vacations? Val, I want to have a lifestyle like yours where I'm at home working. And Val, how do I get more sales? Val, what's your next move? Val, what's going on? I mean, these are things people are reaching out and inboxing me and asking me these things all the time. And here's the thing, you guys, I killed it in corporate sales. And it was a huge shift transitioning into this online space. Let me tell you, it was a new beast. It was a new design. When I transitioned into the online space, it was kind of a shocker because I realized that even though I was getting kick-ass results for my clients out there in the real world, I had clients who were making like $200,000, $300,000 a year. And then I come in the online space and nobody knows who I am. No one knows, that I'm a trustworthy person, that I'm going to offer them as much information as I do. And it was literally like crickets for a while. So if you relate with that, just let me know. Say, Val, I'm hearing crickets. I don't know what to do. And that's exactly how I felt. I felt like I didn't know what the next steps were. I felt like I just needed the right strategy. And come to find out, I not only needed the right strategy, but I also needed to do quite a bit of mindset work because I had some huge money blocks, which is another topic for another day. That's what we're addressing right now with the ladies in my Women of Wealth program. But when it comes to sales, there is so much more that goes into it than just having a good product. I have great products. I get my one-on-one clients amazing results. My group coaching programs are freaking bomb.com. But people didn't know that. People don't know that rather than wasting their money on a bunch of, freebie or wasting their time on a bunch of freebie sessions or, looking on Google and YouTube and spending years trying to figure this all out, that they could take one of my programs and just, have 10 years worth of learning like that. And I'm going to give them the right strategy that they need, as well as the right mindset work, which is huge, you guys. So I have had clients who've come to me who've been spending, a couple $100 here, a couple $100 there. They do the $20 programs. They've been doing all these things, but they're not seeing results. And why is that? Because with 1,000 other real estate agents out there, with millions of other multi-level marketers selling the exact same product that you have to sell, with coaches and consultants offering the exact same things that you are, the product and the service really doesn't have a lot of clout. It really doesn't have a lot of pull. So what do we do to get beyond that? 3 things. You learn how to be seen. You learn how to be seen and how to be I'm choking on my word right now, you guys. Differentiated? You learn how to stand out in the online space and how to be an expert in your field, so that when you're in your space, you're promoting your products, that people don't just go, okay, great, here's another oil girl, or here's another, shake girl, or whatever it is. Like, they buy into your products and they buy into you. And 2 is knowledge. How much more likely are you to buy from a salesperson who says, yes, this product is all organic, it's cold pressed, it is, the finest quality essential oils you're going to find. And I know this because there's research that backs it. As a matter of fact, I can tell you about this study. You can go look it up online. How much more likely are you to buy from someone like that, who has the knowledge of their products and the beliefs in it, than someone who's like, hey, so I have this great essential oil, it's peppermint oil. Here's the price. Click on this link. If you're like me, you're going to be like, okay, thank you, next. Thank you, next. But the person that has the knowledge has the power, because knowledge is what? That's right. Knowledge is power. Say it with me now. Knowledge is power. So the person who has the most knowledge about the products is going to ultimately stand out in their space. And number 3, how do you close the sale? Do you even close the sale? I hear it all the time, and I've been in this place where, my clients will say, I just don't want to be too salesy. I don't want to annoy people. Aren't I going to make my friends mad if I talk about my business on my personal page? What is my family going to think? Oh my goodness. But what if Becky from 8th grade sees this and she just makes fun of me? What if he sees it? What if that boyfriend that I had way back when sees this and he just knows that he says I'm full of crap and starts gossiping about me? Any of those sound familiar? Here's my advice for you. Who the crap cares? Who cares if your boyfriend from high school sees your post? Who cares if Becky from 8th grade, who didn't invite you to a slumber party, sees your post and makes fun of you? Because why is she even following you on Facebook if that's where she's at, And a lot of people have this idea that every single thing that they post on Facebook is going to be seen by their entire audience. And you guys, that just isn't true. It's not true. Today, with all the algorithms and all of that, only about 10% of people who follow you are even seeing your content. So if you post about your business a couple times a week, it's highly unlikely that those same people are going to even see your content. I mean, seriously, the way that the algorithms are, they're only having people who regularly engage in your content, people who like you, people who love you, people who love what you put out in the world, are the people who are going to see it. And I guarantee you that that's true, because I've seen it happen in my own business here in the online space, where it used to alert people when I would go live, and, tons of people would see my content. I would post something and there'd be thousands of likes, and then they changed the algorithms. And so what I had to do was learn how to tweak my own work, my own space, to kind of have the algorithm work for me. And that's another way how you can really increase your sales. Hi, Jessica. Hello, hello. Tell me all the things, girl. Tell me, what are your weekend plans? What's going on? We're just on here talking about sales today, how to increase sales, how to stand out in the market, and how to close a sale, which is what I'm on right now. So how do you close that sale? Well, again, that depends. If you're a multi-level marketer, you might sell it one way. If you are a coach, you're going to get on a discovery call and you're going to have a conversation where you are going to talk 20% of the time and you're going to listen 80% of the time. That might sound a little weird because a lot of people get nervous and they want to jump on a discovery call and they just want to say, so this is what I have to offer. This is why I'm great. This is what my products are about. This is my education. This is my blah, 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 blah. But the person on the receiving end of that discovery call, or whatever it is that you want to call it, they don't want to know about you and all the things that you have and these credentials. Like, they really want to just talk about them and what's going on in their life. And most likely, if they're getting on a call with you, they're already pretty convinced that they need that they're interested in what you have. And they like the person that you are. They're attracted to your energy. They're attracted to your services. They're attracted to what you have. And they may even want what you have. So most likely, when you're on a discovery call, that person just wants to be seen and wants to be heard. And this goes a lot on one of my values that I base my business on is it's not about me. My business is not about me. My business is literally based around the facts of I show up in the morning for the woman who needs me. I show up to hopefully make one person's life a little bit better. It's not about me. It's not about me making money. It's about me showing up and serving the world, because this is my gift and this is my calling. So that is what, the biggest shift that I made in my business, where I was able to make more money, have clients just come in out of the woodwork, have people who are just attracted to me, is my business is not about me. It's about you guys. And that's why I'm constantly asking questions, asking you guys what you do, asking you guys what you're manifesting, because I'm genuinely interested in just creating this space where we have a community of women who are high vibe, high energy, love to celebrate each other, and love to just support one another, because that is the community that I always craved. And if you know anything about me, I'll say, hey, if you want that community, if you want that in your life, then go create it. If you want to have an amazing relationship, then go be the type of partner who is going to attract that amazing relationship. You want to have amazing high vibe clients, which each and every single one of my one-on-one clients, you guys, are the types of women that are so freaking kick-ass, rock star. Like, I would hang out with them all day if I could, honestly, because I went out and I created the type of person. I created this Val Nichols that you guys see today. I created this brand and this business so that I could attract those types of women into my business. And it has worked 100%. Jessica says, I'm going live tonight with 3 boxes of jewelry. Yeah, woo, yeah, girl, do it. Go live. I can't wait. That is amazing. I'll have to watch and see if I'm available. Then I'll jump on and watch her live and support you and love you. Yay. So if you're looking to increase sales in your business, I would have you just step back and ask yourself a couple of questions. 1, where in my business am I making it about me? I know, so for Jessica, like, let's say you're selling paparazzi. What is your deep why? Is it, I have someone I mentor that sells paparazzi, and she told me the most beautiful story one day. She said, no, she doesn't even sell paparazzi. I'm lying. It's another girl, her friend. But she was saying, paparazzi for me is not just about a $5 piece of jewelry. It's not just about me buying this $5 piece of jewelry and supporting someone that I love. It's about me stepping into my femininity. It's about me doing something for me that makes me feel beautiful because she's a mom. and she's, done all these things for her kids and sacrificed so much for her kids. But when it comes to women, sometimes we're afraid to spend money on ourselves. But if it's $5, she's more than willing to spend $5 on a piece of jewelry. And not to mention, when she spent $5 on that piece of jewelry, she stepped out into the world and stepped up her game. Let me tell you, you see her today and she is dressed to the nines. She's carrying herself differently. She's showing up in the world differently, all because of a $5 piece of jewelry. Confidence levels soared. All of these things, all because of a $5 piece of jewelry. Wow. That has nothing to do with someone showing up and selling a piece of jewelry. It is all about the experience and the life change that someone is going to receive because they were willing to spend $5 on a beautiful piece of jewelry that's going to soar their confidence and help them step out in the world as a more bold, courageous woman. I mean, how amazing is that, right? Jessica says, I love helping others, being able to afford to make themselves feel great. Yes, girl. I know I'm kind of preaching to the choir here, because all the women here in the High Vibe Tribe, I know that their hearts are in the right place. I know that they're here to serve and to show up as leaders in their industries. They're not just there to make money. I mean, but let's be honest, money's a great energy. It's like water. It's always flowing. It's constantly coming to us and through us. And it's amazing. It's a beautiful energy that we can really do so much with. We can create a life of freedom. We get to help people in our lives, whether that's our family members, or we get to help charities and tithe in our churches and help ministries. And I know that everyone here in the High Vibe Tribe is beautiful and has wonderful hearts of serving, just like you, my lovely Jessica. So, how to increase sales? I would have you ask another question. Are you today, right now in this moment, and be honest, and don't get into any shame, don't get into any remorse or anything like that, but just take an honest assessment of your business, just like an inventory, just like you would be inventorying your jewelry or inventorying your stock or, doing your taxes. You're just gathering facts. Is there anywhere in your business, or are you in your business right now, are you calling out to the right person? Right? So what could that look like? Well, I'm a success coach for women who are looking to up-level their lives and get to the next level version of them. That's pretty specific, right? What if I just said, oh, yeah, I'm a coach. Who do you think's going to come to me? They're going to be like, okay, you're a coach. What sport do you coach? Right? Or if I'm in a grocery store and I say, hey, you, woman, and maybe like 15 people turn around and they're like, well, she talking to me? She talking to me? She's talking to you? Who's she talking to, right? But if I go to a grocery store and I'm standing in the middle of Fred Meyer's and it's super busy and I say, hey, Val Nichols, and I call to that specific person that I want to respond is going to turn around and say, yes, I'm Valerie Nichols. The same goes in our business. If you're just kind of casting the net out or throwing spaghetti up against the wall, hoping that something sticks, then maybe it comes down to a branding thing. Maybe you need to get more specific in who it is that you're trying to call into your business. Maybe you need to get more specific about the type of person that you're targeting. And maybe you need to get more specific about the types of results that you're going to bring to your clients with the products that you serve or the services that you sell. So I really encourage you guys, if there's some lack of, if you're getting a lot of likes on your post, but it's not converting to sales, or if you have a lot of people in your following, but you're not getting the sales that you feel like you should be getting. And that could be a lot of times, if you're doing CBD sales, or you're a photographer, or you're a coach or something like that, and you watch other people who've been in the space the same amount of time as you have, but you're not seeing the same amount of success and the same amount of following as they have, it might just be a branding and messaging thing. And you guys, that's a pretty easy fix to make. However, it can be because there are so many different types of businesses out there, and each one of you has a different type of field that you're in. You might want to, get a mentor or hire a coach or look into what it is that you're doing and get very, very specific on what it is that you're trying to market and how you're doing that, because that was a huge roadblock that I came against when I first started coaching in the online space. The coach I had at the time was not a business coach. And she would tell me things like, I just don't understand. You have all these people who love you, and you have this great following, and you have, all these people watching your lives, and you have all this stuff. I don't know what you're doing wrong. And she couldn't help me diagnose the specific reasons that I've learned now, the specific reasons why I wasn't converting into sales. Because honestly, there can be people out there who have 5,000 people, 5,000 friends, and they make $800 in sales a month. But you guys, there's people out there in Facebook groups, myself included, who I don't even really market in my Facebook group that much. But like, let's say this Facebook group has less than 500 people because I keep it a little bit exclusive. I have less than 500 people, and I can clear more than someone who has $10,000 in their group, and that's just because the types of people that I draw in with my business and the branding message that I send out is one of love. It's one of celebration. It's one of loving life and having adventures. And I'm just kind of like, hey, if you want to work with me, cool. Here's what I offer. And, I have people now reaching out to me that sometimes I've never even talked to them before. And they're like, I've been watching your lives, I've been following you, and I want to work with you. It's amazing. So there are ways that you can get very specific in your marketing and your advertising and get the right kinds of people into your business, because we all know how it is when you're getting on calls or you're, getting those people that are, asking you a million questions about your products and they're never going to buy from you, or they're asking you for discounts, or they're asking for freebies, and they're asking for all the things. And that did happen to me early on. However, because of the way that I am careful about who I don't want to sound snobby when I say this, but I'm careful about what I say and the types of interactions I engage in today. I don't get that anymore. I used to engage with all these people, you guys, and I don't joke when I say this, and this is why I try not to sound harsh or mean if anyone reaches out to me, but I get like 5 to 10 messages a day asking, people asking me either to promote their products or to, jump on their conference call about their multi-level marketing opportunity, or, whatever it is, show up at their meetings for their multi-level marketing opportunity. And I have to just like politely decline, say, hey, I'm so glad that you thought about me, but honestly, I'm running a super successful business right now. We're launching my husband's business. We're diving into some real estate investing right now. And honestly, I love the freedom that I have, and I love the freedom that I have to travel, and my business is doing really well to the point where I'm limiting the amount of clients I'm taking, and I'm just not really wanting to take that on, and so I think it's a great thing to get into. I know people who have made a ton so sorry I dropped you, a ton of money in the network marketing space. I know that it creates the type of freedom and opportunities for women that are just amazing. So I say, girls, go out there and keep on doing what you do, because you're changing freaking lives. Just make sure you're calling in the right types of people, because you want people who are going to actually show up, do the work, be a strong downline. And if you don't have that now, I just encourage you to, ask your upline, ask them how they did it, ask them what they're doing. And if you don't have a strong upline, let's talk, because I'm running into that a lot where people do not have a strong upline. They're telling me that they're orphans in the business. And so I would love to, I've always been thinking about this, doing some sort of mastermind group specifically for multi-level marketers, because I think that I know that bonding together and coming together and having that support system would be huge. But it's just kind of an idea right now that's been simmering in my mind. So nothing is solid, but let me know if you're interested in that. So yeah, just look at your branding and your messaging. And number 3, are you on the right platform? Most likely, if you're on Facebook, you're on the right platform, because if you are targeting women who are 35 and older, then you're in the right space. If you're looking for the younger generation, absolutely Instagram. It's all about the Instagram stories. I went from knowing nothing about Instagram to finally having a handle on it, and I'm 36, so if I can learn it, you guys can learn it, but that's where the younger people are. And I found for me, just because of a lot of my ideal clients are honestly like my age up to 60. A lot of the women I work with are already in their careers, or they're looking to change their careers. They're looking to get to their next level version. So a lot of those women are a little bit more experienced, a little bit more mature. So I seem to find that Facebook is a great platform for me. If you have a very visual business like jewelry or whatever, Instagram's a great place to really show that and let that shine. However, if your products sell really quickly and they're different, like I know paparazzi, sometimes you get a lot of different types of just, you have one and that's it and it's gone. That may not be the best method, because then you'll have people messaging you all day long asking you about this bracelet or that beautiful earring or that gorgeous necklace, and it's already gone. So you'll have to, weed out a lot of those types of messages. That's another thing I don't like about Instagram, is all these DMs I get that are like really gross. I'll just leave it at that. But I've been seeming to get a lot of really gross, nasty, icky, gross DMs on Instagram. But if you're targeting the younger audience, that is absolutely where it is. It's all about the stories. It's a great way to sell jewelry fast on your stories. You can do lives. It's a great way to sell CBD oil, or it's a great way to sell essential oils if you do it right. If you, again, package the way you're selling it correctly, then that is a great way to really get a lot of sales. And, Pinterest is another great way if you have like a website or a blog that you do. Pinterest is a great way to drive traffic to your blog. So, gosh, sorry guys. I don't know if I just interrupted. I'm getting all these calls all of a sudden. So I guess I should jump off and end this and return these phone calls because one of them is kind of urgent. But I love you guys so much. Let me know if you have any sales questions, if anything I said resonated for you. Just let me know, so I'll know how to gear the information that I'm offering you guys, and I will know how to better serve you. I love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing Friday. And Jessica, good luck on your sales tonight. I know you'll do amazing. You will do wonderful and you will do great. Mwah! I love you guys. Bye.